Good morning, and welcome to episode 38 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is August 4th, 2021. This past week, there were a couple of newsworthy items. We're seeing surges in coronavirus infections as a result of the Delta variant. That's got people on edge, as you can imagine. We've also seen the coming and the going of the debt ceiling deadline with zero action, unlike 2 years ago when the world was going to come to an end and the government was going to shut down. This year, it doesn't seem like anybody cares. Congress is going on vacation even though they haven't dealt with the ceiling to our $28 trillion debt. And Chairman Jerome Powell of the Fed came in during the past week, doubled down, saying we're not taking any action, we're going to leave things be as we don't deal with transitory inflation, even though those pressures continue to build. As a result, we've seen a mixed bag with precious metals, but mainly up. Platinum was your only down metal. Everything else moved up, some metals more than others. We'll get to that here in a second. Majority of this week's update, I want to deal with a question that was sent in to us last week from Parish Clerk. Parish says, I'm sure you're right. Gold is bumping along at the bottom of its price channel, presenting a good buying opportunity, and will embark on a bullish super cycle in 2021 and 2022. But you people are perma-bulls. I've never seen you offer advice to sell gold, not even in 2011 and 2012. Parish, thanks so much for your comment. I disagree with you. We have addressed this issue. Granted, we didn't do so in 2011, 2012. You got to keep in mind, we're not perma-bulls, but the majority of the people that come to us to buy precious metals tell us that they are buying for wealth insurance. They're buying it for a crisis hedge. They're buying it for a hedge against the dollar. And if that's the case, unless you have an emergency, you never sell. But I realized back in 2012 when a good client came to me and said, Rich, you let us down, that there was something else going on here. And no matter what people say about I'm buying for wealth insurance and that's my goal, they all want to have a bit of profit as well. Now, the problem is we deal with them in two different ways. So for the past 2 years, I've been going out at different conferences, virtual and otherwise, and I've been giving a presentation how to capture gold's next peak. I'm hoping I can link to it here for you all to watch as a result of this week's Getting Rich. But in essence, you have to deal with wealth insurance differently than precious metals bought for profit. For wealth insurance, again, unless you have a crisis, you never sell it, period. You just maintain the allocation. For profit, you need to, when the market pulls back, you need to buy more because then you're buying well. When the market moves up, you need to sell without hesitation to maintain your allocation and therefore take profits. So if you're buying well and taking profits all throughout the bull market, you don't care where the peak is. You don't need a sell signal at the top. You just need to continue that process of buying well and selling well along the way. The only issue is when it's not a bull market dip and when it is in fact the end of the bull market. And in the video, I give you some key points to look for that would signal the end of the current bull market, and it's no time soon. Let's get to the pricing for the past week. Gold is up to $1815.90 per ounce from $1799.90. That's an increase of 3.25%. Silver's up 3.75% to $25.82 from $24.88. Platinum is the only down metal, down 0.75% last week to $1,048 from $1,056 an ounce. Palladium is up 2% to $27.45 from $26.93. Because of silver's move and gold's lagging, we see a decrease in the gold-silver ratio to 70.56 from 72.62, and your dollar fell under a little pressure last week, down to 92.10 from 92.55. As always, we want you to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like our YouTube channel. Leave us your comments and questions so we can address them on air for all to benefit. Go ahead and follow Asset Strategies International on all our social media channels. Be sure to subscribe to our monthly newsletter information line. Great issue coming out tomorrow with a very informative video interview I did with Kitco at Freedom Fest 2 weeks ago. Go ahead and sign up for our twice weekly, always something interesting alerts. And please don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.